bamboo just to add color. Just the bamboo itself is very graceful, so it's really part of a tall container of flower vase. Now I tried to make one of the most difficult arrangement, which we call Jiyuka arrangement. Since I have limited material, so it's not really very beautiful. Anyway, it has 10 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's one of the most difficult arrangements. So you really have to master. However, if you have good materials, then it will come out nice also. So just to make two, just to show how it's done. And here's on a flat flower vase, you can play with just leaves, and it's considered an arrangement. Just imitate nature, first where the sun is coming from. So you can pass for a shoka shimputai arrangement. Broad leaf against the thin bamboo and an accent. San Francisco. Okay. This is a twin arrangement because I found this flower vase, same shape but different color. It's always nice to have a pair. So it's there. Again, bear with me because I only have this kind of flower in my garden this time. And then this one, so sad. I wasn't able to get where the two broadleaf against the thin branch. So, but I added Mayana just to put some colors. So it's another kind of arrangement on a shoka base. This one, since the shape is different, so we have to balance it. Let's put something tall on it and then put some branch, some leaves, and add color. Again, another eccentric shape of the flower vase. So I tried to put some cascading branch. There you are. And some colors. Again, my Mayana is really very useful. So, and that kind of flower, it blooms all throughout the year. I have no problem with this kind of flower. This one is the pure yellow lantana. The other one is the two-tone. This one is Mayana. I tried to plant all colors of the Mayana so that I can put some contrast in what I'm doing. That's it. Thank you. I hope you learned something, and I'm sure you'll be able to do much better than what I did today. Thank you.
The romance between Ikenobo Ikebana and Dr. Lupe. Sometime in 1994, she met a very dignified lady, Mrs. Liling Nugid. who lived in La Vista. They were both active in their parish, and Mrs. Nugid noticed that Dr. Lupe is very much interested in plants. She invited Dr. Lupe to join the workshop in Ikenobo. At first, Dr. Lupe cannot even pronounce it well because it is really tongue-twisting. Ikenobo Ikebana Society of Manila, number 67. Since that time to the present time, Dr. Lupe had been regularly attending the once-a-month workshops. Well, it's COVID now, so. Since the Ikenobo Ikebana Society of Manila number 67 is a chapter in Kyoto, Japan, the headquarters sends every other year a certified sensei or a professor of Ikenobo to hold a 3-day workshop. And then later, the chapter of number 67 organized a 3-day workshop in Kyoto headquarters, and this is done in alternate years. In Ikenobo, the diploma is earned with a corresponding rank. Dr. Lupe is rank 15, a qualified professor. In order to be qualified in the Kyoto headquarters, the rank must be number 5. Dr. Lupe believes that Ikenobo arrangements are truly an art to be appreciated, and they're not for sale. Sometimes Ikenobo Ikebana arrangement is mistaken for a bonsai, which is another Japanese art. Ikenobo is for both male and female who would want to learn the art. Because of this passion for Ikenobo, Dr. Lupe makes sure that she plants materials that she can readily use at any time that she needs to cut for an arrangement. One of her favorite materials to use is her variegated chico because of its leaves and because they bear fruit. In Ikenobo, Dr. Lupe says, we play with shapes, colors, and direction of the sun. We imitate nature. Nowadays, she is beginning to use bamboo because she learned how to keep bamboo fresh using water with vinegar. Through the years, Dr. Lupe was able to collect different kinds of vases, but of course, she must have the classic ones for the classic arrangements. Initially, the shoka vase had to be bought in Japan. It is so relaxing to create arrangements from whatever materials that are in your garden. As she would always say, turn it into something extraordinary. It is an expression of one's inner self.
Thank you. I hope you learned something, and I'm sure you'll be able to do much better than what I did today. Thank you.